now he's learning what was said behind closed doors, including who a witness says pulled the trigger.
And he's saying things in these interviews that I got questions about.
Meanwhile, we're also getting more details on the Tupac Shakur murder investigation. ABC News is learning more about the target of this week's police search and what they took from his home.
Have determined that he's played a significant enough role to be charged with the murder.
As the sun sets on the days coming up to Keefe D's impending arraignment, an important turning point in the never-ending Tupac murder mystery occurs. As the level of anxiety surrounding the venerable Sean Diddy Combs rises, a string of revelations have been shining a light on the rap mogul. Tupac's own brother, Mo Preem Shakur, spoke about Diddy's link to the case and the validity of it, which we'll be shortly checking out. Be sure to stick around till the end for the full scoop. Interestingly, the reason many have said to believe Diddy was involved in the shooting of Tupac was due to when Biggie Small's murder case was reopened by his mother in 2006, based on the well-known conspiracy theory that the police covered up her son's death. Biggie Small's mother, Voletta Wallace, sued the LAPD for an estimated $500 million. Greg Kading of the LAPD was given the case when it reopened in 2006 and found more information that he had initially anticipated. The notorious B.I.G. and Tupac's death, according to Detective Kading, were connected. As the first item to observe, he learned additional details connecting both cases while looking into Biggie's death. For years, fans have claimed Diddy was the one that put out a hit on Tupac that night, and following the widely documented rap feud involving himself and Biggie. Detective Greg Kading came to the conclusion that Sean Puff Daddy Combs put a $1 million hit on both Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight. Kading alleges that the music entrepreneur recruited Crips member Dwayne Keith D. Davis to carry out the hit because of his tight gang connections in Los Angeles. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. This way you'll never miss out on any future celebrity videos similar to these. Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, a member of the Crips gang, is accused of killing Tupac. According to Kading, he claims that Keefe D was intended to perform the original hit, but plans were adjusted at the last minute when they unintentionally parked on Tupac's car's wrong side. As a result, Keefe's nephew executed the hit in its place, killing Tupac and wounding Suge Knight. It's interesting to note that Baby Lane and Pac engaged in a physical altercation in Las Vegas casino hours before to the shooting, but also made this point have further validation was when in an interrogation, Keefe D attested to this narrative that the incentive for the Tupac shooting was a $1 million check.
Yeah, we wanted $1 million.
You said you walked downstairs. Did he say, come meet me downstairs?
Yeah, he said, come on downstairs and talk to me.
Oh.
He tells you, seriously, man, I need to get rid of these guys. I mean, he's looking at you in the eyes and he's like scared.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, the specific reason he asked you to come downstairs and talk to him was about that thing, not about liquor or anything. It was about that. Okay.
You tell him we'll do it for $1 million, and he's like, okay, I'll do it for $1 million.
Yeah.
He agrees. You shake on it or something like that.
Yeah.
Which angered a lot of hip-hop and Tupac fans as to how Keefe D got away with it for so long. And no one mentioned how involved Diddy allegedly was in the tragic demise of Tupac that night in Las Vegas. 50 Cent was right about Diddy the whole time, but nobody listens. Everyone Diddy fan thought he was hating on him. Diddy's locked in with the higher-ups. He ain't even gotta get questioned about this, and if he does get arrested, he's gonna be at a trial for sure. The elite wants Puffy gone. He's becoming a liability. He's gotta go. And for those of you wondering, where does 50 Cent come into all of this? Well, for years, 50 Cent has been the only celebrity to even mention Diddy in this case. And there's a clear reason he has been doing so. He has mad various jabs at Puffy. Most recent yesterday, he posted, "Thug life, Jada in New York looking for Puffy. LOL. You think you're gonna get away with this?" Now let's see if Will Smith gives 50 the Chris Rock treatment and slaps him. I highly doubt it. Damn, so Pac got lined up by Brother Love? LOL. Time to lawyer up. Shit might get sticky. That tweet alone shocked the entire internet and gained over 15 million views. Let's also not forget the time when Eminem mentioned that Puff hit he put on Tupac in his Killshot diss back at MGK. The diss track includes the lyrics, "The day you put out a hit is the day Diddy admits he put the hit out that got Pac killed." It's not just a coincidence that Diddy is linked to the Tupac case, and time always reveals the truth. So don't be surprised if sooner than later Puffy gets brought into the case, unveiling the truth behind Tupac's shooting. A popular figure in the hip-hop scene, Wack 100, also said that Diddy is scared after Keefe D's most recent arrest.
Now, y'all remember I told you this. Puff Daddy somewhere on himself right now.
Oh.
All that
Oh,
paperwork about to
that's
come
why
out.
he's been giving. He
Hey,
probably knew about this coming. He knew this
let
coming
me let
probably.
me tell you something, bro. That Keefe D got to be 60, 58, 59, 60. If he got out once, what you think he gonna do on the nigga who he feel then left him for dead, ain't never acknowledged him, boom, 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 boom.
What's crazy about this case, the amount of interviews on different channels from Vlad TV to the Art of Dialogue, where Keefe D goes on to explain the events in full details that night in Las Vegas. And even said when they started shooting at Tupac, he was scrambling to get in the back seat.
Was a shooter, so Dre got cold feet. He didn't want to do it. He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah.
Okay, so what was Tupac and Suge reaction when Orlando started shooting up the BMW?
Oh, shit. Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, then the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a breakdance trying to jump in the back seat or something. Yeah. Like, damn. Yeah, what the fuck? It looked like he was trying to jump in the, but it was, the bullets was hitting his ass.
And you said Tupac tried to jump in the back seat.
It looked like he was,
When y'all start shooting,
he was reaching. And it looked like, yeah, he was trying to jump in the back seat or something.
The fact it has taken over 2 decades to get a suspect confirmed in the Tupac shooting, when you have a guy that has admitted his involvement in interviews for the past 5 years and even released a book 2019 going into every intricate detail about the shooting, is insane to me. Before we go any further into the video, what do you guys see coming from the Keefe D case? Will he snitch on Diddy's alleged involvement, and will we see him in court? Make sure to leave your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. Tupac's brother Mopreme Shakur recently came out and spoke on Diddy and his alleged involvement in the Tupac shooting.
I just want you to know I ain't have nothing to do with your brothers. You know, I know who you are, but we never met. And I just want to call you man to man, let you know that I ain't have nothing to do with your brother's death. Now, why was he calling me, reaching out to me? Because LA Times had just dropped, it was in the early 2000s, LA Times had just dropped an article in the newspaper implicating him as well. I told him I appreciate the call, but the truth is yet to come out, so we gonna see.
You can even tell Mopreme knows something is dodgy in this Tupac case. And as he said, we will see over time and the truth will be told behind this tragic situation. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.